The education industry has always been considered by underwriters as one of the highest hazard classes of business in cyber insurance. You might not think of schools and universities as prime targets for cyber attacks, but they face huge cyber exposures for a number of reasons. Let's break them down. First, educational institutions handle vast amounts of sensitive data. They store personal information like student and staff names, addresses, social security numbers, academic records, financial data, and even health information. All this makes schools a goldmine for cyber criminals looking for valuable data to exploit or sell. Second, schools have a huge diverse user base. From students to professors to administrators, each person has different levels of awareness about cybersecurity. This increases the chance of human error, whether it's falling for a phishing email, using a weak password, or accidentally exposing sensitive data. Another issue is that many schools and universities rely on outdated software. These legacy systems may not get regular updates or security patches, making them vulnerable to attacks. Hackers often exploit these weaknesses because these older systems simply aren't designed with modern cyber threats in mind. Now, the culture of education is built around openness and collaboration. Students and teachers need easy access to resources, which is great for learning, but often terrible for security. Open Wi-Fi networks, shared devices, and broad access permissions create plenty of entry points for cyber criminals. And let's not forget the rise of remote learning and BYOD, bring your own device. With more students learning from home, they're connecting to school systems using personal devices, which often don't have proper security measures in place. This greatly increases the attack surface, making it harder for institutions to monitor and secure their networks. Then, there's the issue of limited cybersecurity budgets. Schools and universities usually operate with tight budgets, and unfortunately, cybersecurity is often underfunded. This lack of resources leaves them vulnerable compared to industries like finance or healthcare, which typically invest much more in securing their systems. The rapid digitalization of education has also increased dependency on online tools and platforms, whether it's e-learning systems or digital student management platforms. While these tools make education more accessible, they also introduce new vulnerabilities. Hackers know this and often target these systems with ransomware or denial of service attacks. For research universities, the risks are even higher because they handle valuable intellectual property. From cutting-edge research data to patents, the information stored here is a treasure trove for cyber criminals, including state-sponsored hackers. Lastly, schools experience constant turnover with new students coming in every year. Managing secure access and identity control for such a dynamic population adds another layer of complexity, making it harder to protect the system consistently. So there you have it. Everything from legacy systems, underfunding, and an open digital environment to high-value research and a massive user base contributes to the significant cyber exposure in the education sector. Schools need to act now, investing in better cybersecurity tools, practices, training, and insurance to protect themselves and their students from evolving cyber threats. For more information on cyber insurance for the education industry, reach out to your ProWriters appointed agency anytime.